Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to our Forever Golden Achievement Attempt here in EU4. Okay, hold on, I was just checking to make sure that my fort line actually makes sense. It looks like it does. I think it makes sense. Okay, now, I did do just a tiny bit of looking around before I started recording, and I noticed I have no claims on Portugal's Iberian holdings, which would make it a little more expensive to take that stuff in wars. So I'm going to fabricate claims. I do have claims on most of their coastline in northern Africa, but I don't have claims on their actual, Iberian holdings. I do need to go to war up here. The problem is that the entirety of Europe would come to their defense. So I need to break that up first before I can actually go about, doing that war. Theoretically, I could maybe beat France, but at the moment, I'm building up my navy. As of last episode, we're building up our navy so that we can beat Portugal and England. We need to take a bunch of shit from England as well. We need to own all of England. Most of what is actually England. Modern day England also encompasses these areas right here, but, whatever. That's beside the point. But we also need, English Columbia. We actually need all of it. We need Portuguese Peru. So we will be going to war with Portugal basically the minute our truce is up, which is in 6 years. So June of 1606 is when that's over. So, in the in-between times here, we should probably attack someone else. Like Jolof here, for instance. And just expand our holdings, make ourselves a little bit stronger. In a campaign like this, I feel like we shouldn't really have been sitting still as long as we have. We've been focusing most of our efforts on the New World, which makes sense. That is basically what Spain did, historically speaking. But we need to be able to beat nations like Austria and their entire alliance web. We need to beat Portugal and England along with their entire alliance webs. We need to beat France because we need to take Florida off of them at the very least. So we need to bulk up our actual direct power. So we are going to conquer some stuff in Africa. We are going to head over and take out the Ottomans as well. The stuff in Africa will be easier for us to physically get to, so that's why we're starting there. While our ships are being built, we're going to focus on conquering most of it, or as much of Africa as we can in that time frame. So let's bring this army down. Let's actually put that on the border of Dagbon. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. I still want this to be down here. Perfect. Okay, and then this stack, once it's done dealing with this, I'm going to bring it over, and it's going to be the army that we use in Jolof. Because we just need to build our actual direct power base so that we can more easily take out nations like England and Portugal and the entirety of the HRE. And, well, France. Because we need to fight France before France decimates the HRE. Fortunately, we've taken enough of the New World that it's going to be difficult for France to do so. It would be difficult for France to take over much more of the New World, thankfully. We do need to send... We have a lazy colonist that's doing nothing. Where should we send that? Maybe we should continue building up a little bit of power in Africa, but I kind of feel like we just need to fill in more of the New Worlds. We should probably head up this direction and try to cut off France as best we can. That being said, France does have these provinces here, but because it's not connected to any of their other things, I don't know that they would be able to colonize this. Oh, yes they would. Yes they would. No, they won't. Wait. What? Our colonial range 425. Base value from technology 425. Wait, so I can't reach that? Right, this isn't a core province. And I'm presuming that these probably aren't cores either. Correct. So France can't actually colonize from those, just like I can't colonize from this. I do need to get myself up that direction, though. But at the same time, I really need to make colonial nations out here in these regions as well. So I'm debating either sending another one to the Pacific Northwest or another one to Alaska. I think I'm going to send it to the Pacific Northwest just because, that's where I'm from, so it holds value to me just as a person. It's important to me that I control the Pacific Northwest simply because that is where I'm from. So it holds value. Okay, I'm just going to bring these ships this direction. My other navy still exists. Did we complete our circumnavigation? Which thing was that? No. No, we did not. Okay. Whoops. I do actually want him. Okay, well, we didn't complete our circumnavigation. I feel like we were probably really close before he died, though. Okay, we have another colonist. I feel like what we should probably do with this one is connect. We should connect New Spain to English Columbia. No, because this would all go to New Granada anyway, not New Spain, so forget that. I've changed my mind. We're sending another one to the Pacific Northwest. Boom. Alright. Cool. Now, back to moving armies around, because we need to start that war in Africa. So we're going to build more heavies. We're going to build more galleys. And we're going to build more transport ships. We need to be able to compete with both the Portuguese and the English fleets, but we also need to be able to move our troops in large enough quantities to the British Isles to, you know, actually get over there without getting stack wiped before we can, you know, actually do anything. Where did those boats go? Oh. Was that actually the last remaining boat from the other thing? No. Did my other... Wait. Did my other fleet sink? The one that had the Explorer on it? Yeah, I think that sunk. I was using outdated boats, which certainly does not help, but, you know, my poor outdated boats are dead now. Okay, so we have conquest, so let's go ahead and declare it. We're going to declare for the conquest of this province, because it's literally right here. There we go. I'm gonna go... Actually, you know what? I've got enough subjects that I feel like we're going to be fine. I'm just going to go directly for forts. We're 7 years ahead of time on Miltech. We're not going to be able to take it for 11, so I'm not going to bomb any forts. We're just going to let it happen naturally. Okay, well, I killed rebels over here. One day, even Spanish merchants will understand bookkeeping. Ouch. That was indeed a very scornful insult. Oh, man. That hurt my feelings. We've gained colonialism against England? Or was that Denmark? Wait, I didn't see this here before. I mean, I don't really care so much about Canada. I don't need Canada. I really only need Florida. It's the only bit of North America that I think I still need. Is Florida. Oh, and nobody told me whether or not you know, goods produced impacts gold producing provinces, but I'm pretty sure they don't. So, I'm pretty sure it doesn't. So I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna do like maybe something that like the development cost maybe. I think development cost is probably a good idea. Do that, because then they can develop the gold provinces to make even more money, so they can send me even more gold in those treasure fleets. Yes, okay. Development cost modifiers. These are unfortunately in different states, but it's fine. Development cost modifier. And then that should be the 5 that I needed. Perfect. Now, it's down here. Yeah. Gain permanent claims on a bunch of shit. Wow. Liberty Desire from subjects development minus 10% until the end of the game. Perfect. Okay, now this wants California. And it also needs holy orders. Okay. Good to know. All of these... No, this doesn't need... Oh, okay, yeah. 15 states owned by Spain or its subjects in North and South America combined are assigned to holy orders and have a center for kids who can't read good in this specific province. I don't think I've unlocked those yet. Nope. It's Diplotech 17, which we're not even close to. So that's a little unfortunate, but okay. Bigger army. Beautiful. Okay, what about other missions then? Because I feel like... Oops. I keep going off. Spain has discovered all provinces in the Malaccas region. That'll happen eventually. It'll take a minute, but it'll get there. Have a shipyard or a grand shipyard in the province of Sevilla. I forgot to build that. So, shipyard. So that one will complete relatively soon, and then we'll gain a trade depot in the province, which will be wonderful. And then beyond that, we need 6 total provinces with shipyards, and to have at least 50 light ships, so we'll need to start building those. This one will be completed though, which will be nice. So that'll completing this one mission will complete 2 missions. And then we just need 3 more shipyards, and to have 50 light ships, which, you know, that's fine. Man, I was really hoping that I would have more stuff completed, like, after, like, toward the end. 10 provinces owned by you or your non-tributary subjects, producing gold, base production at least 10. Yeah, that's what I was hoping. Wow, this only has 4. We have been producing little to no Diplo points through this entire campaign so far, and it's been really upsetting. We really need Diplo points very badly. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the next fort. None of this, or this can't be cored, so I'm just gonna hit the core all button to finish full coring some of that stuff, because, you know, may as well. There's more gold from, you know, dude, from places. Okay, let's see. Let me just, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it on pause. We need, what was it? Shipyards? I actually forgot. Was it docks or shipyards? Where was it again? Wait, which one was it? I forgot which one it was. I have forgotten which one it was. I have a grand shipyard. Oh, it's this one. So it's shipyards. Yeah, okay. No, that's mine. Thank you. Oh, wow. Well, that was quick. Okay. We sieged that down really fast. Alright, let's just move on to the next province here. Let's shift consolidate. We're going to go ahead and shift consolidate these guys as well. We're going to come up here. We're going to hit B. We're going to build more shipyards. A larger naval force limit will be really good for us, actually. So let's just go ahead and... You know what? Let's build more than what's required of us for our missions. Boom. There we go. We're just gonna build a bunch of them. It's gonna be great. I didn't think about the fact that I'm building a bunch of boats that are probably being built in the same... Oh, actually, they're just queued up. They're just going. All right, perfect. That's what I wanted. All right. I probably should just, you know, kind of do like a carpet siege sort of situation here. Alright, so let's close out of this one, and then just go blue, 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 blue. There we go. Alright, we won this siege. Let's go ahead and come down here and reinforce that battle, which probably doesn't actually need reinforced, but we're gonna do it anyway. Yeah, I didn't. But it's fine. We've now stack wiped them, so good for us. Alright, I'm just gonna send this all the way over there. This is gonna go here. I'm gonna send this one. Oops, this one can stay right here. This one can continue its journey this direction. This one can go all the way over here, because I believe I don't have another one that's going there. Correct. Okay. And then this guy can just head to the province that isn't already being... that nobody's already being sent to. Perfect. Alright. Now I'm just going to split this one in half, and I'm just going to send them this way. You know, since there's less provinces, and Songhai's already over here sieging shit down. So I'm not too worried about it. Alright. We've completed another mission, which is the port of Sevilla, so now we gain a trade port in the province of Sevilla. Which... Oh, and Sevilla gets port to the New World until the end of the game, giving plus 20 local trade power for the rest of the game. Okay, and then this is yet another mission that we've completed, giving us plus 10% trade efficiency and plus 10% burgers loyalty equilibrium for the next 20 years. So that's nice. Okay. So, that's 2 more missions out of the way. So we've completed, what, 3 missions today? 3, 4? Well, man, we're now that I'm actually focusing on the missions, we're starting to really blow through them. It's not making too bad progress here, honestly. We're doing okay. I think we're honestly doing okay. We've gone much slower than we should have. Honestly, we should probably be close to done, at least close to done with our entire mission tree at this point. But we're not. So that is a bit of a bummer. We probably should be just about done with it, but we aren't, so. But you know, that's fine. I would like to snag this gold province over here if at all possible. So if I could just like come up here and snag that. I would also like to maybe chop this guy into multiple pieces while also connecting to Songhai. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me undo this. Oh, oops, wrong button. And then return provinces to Songhai. Let's see. Gawinko. Which one is that? Gawiko? Oh, it's all the way over here. We'll come back for that one later, I think. So we'll cut them into multiple pieces, or into a couple pieces, and then, and also snag their gold mine while getting a couple provinces returned to our subject. This is going to make a fairly large coalition, actually. What if I just reach up to the gold mine? Okay, none of these nations could actually join a coalition. I mean, technically France could, but Portugal and I still have a truce. And we're pretty much going to attack Portugal on, like on the day that our truce ends. So I'm not worried about them either. Although, we could ignore the Reconquest and come back for those later, just so we have an easy CB to use against them, which I think is what I'm actually going to do. I'm just going to take this. I'm going to take their money. I'm not going to take war reps because I want the truce to be a little bit shorter. So we're just going to reach up, snag their gold mine. This is their only gold mine, yes? Yes, cool. So we're going to reach up, snag their gold mine, we're going to take their money, and then we're going to piece them out. And that's going to be that. Okay, so that's that. Now, for Jolof, was this really a good idea to leave them over here? Probably not, but whatever, it's fine. We'll just leave them there anyway. Alright, so let's fabricate some claims on Portugal while we're thinking about it here. What are the... Okay. I knew there was no gold. I just wanted to know which... Like, what the actual... Why can't I fabricate a claim? Right. Because I have the claims down here, so it requires more spy network. Never mind. I was just joking, obviously. Okay, they have no gold mines, which is mildly upsetting. So let's take the land that connects us to this part of Portugal. Let's also check the coalition thing. Okay, nothing that matters. Let's maybe also connect ourselves to the coast. Ooh. Would this be cheaper? That looks like actually a smaller coalition. That's less aggressive expansion for sure. What if I do this? Well, that's more aggressive expansion. Not that the aggressive expansion really makes a huge difference. I just don't want France actually joining a coalition. That's my only thought here. Is I don't want France to actually join one, because if they do, that could become a huge issue with, you know, the expansion that I've been planning. So, and I do want to keep everything connected, except this over here, because I'm dumb. I think this, honestly, is fine. And then we'll take... Wait, can we just... What happens if we just full annex? Honestly... I don't have truces with Zazao and Benin, so those... France, Jene, Benin, and Zazao could join a coalition. What if I just leave them in one province? Okay, 2 provinces. A coalition theoretically can't form. So this is fine. I'll take this. Not only does it legitimately make me bigger, but it also makes me look even bigger because I got the wasteland here. I'm trying to make, but I'm literally just trying to do what I said at the beginning of the episode. We're trying to build up our power base, our direct power base, so that it's easier for us to take on Portugal, England, and inevitably France. England did just take more land from Scotland. They didn't take Scottish Brazil. They also did not take the Scottish West Indies. So that leaves those free for us to yoink from them. Eventually, we will go to war with Scotland as well. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for watching. If you liked it, go into the thumbs up button. If you didn't, go into the thumbs down button. Nobody gives a flying fuck anyway. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.